Hello Cobras, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. I am TryclydeTamer. Last time we got here into the Gerudo Desert, infiltrated the Bulblin camp at nighttime after defeating King Bulblin, and we were face to face with the entrance to our next dungeon, which is the Arbiter's Grounds. This episode we are going to be beginning the Arbiter's Grounds. It's still nighttime going into daytime, so hopefully I can get rid of the second post soul before things become of the essence. Hey Toby, I'll pass by you real quick. I gotta get this Poe out this way so I can keep things going in the ways they should be going. Let's do it like that, so I can do my lunch. It'd be fun if it disappeared in the middle of things transferring like that, or whatever word is more pertinent. Let's transform on the gamepad. Let's see if I can do it before the even though it doesn't play the sun song here, I don't think it does because it hasn't before. Either way, let's make things more lit, making the OK sign with my fingers by using the lantern on those torches so we can open up this chest right here after making it a tangible object. And the tangible object inside, even though it floats in my hands, is a purple rupee worth 50. Either way, let's go down into the depths and start the Arbiter's Grounds. Are we going to fight Tut and Koopa here? I don't think so. I'm sure we'll be fighting some very deserty things though. Especially with this being a prison of the dead. Things might not be too sunshiny and cheerful. So right off the bat, we can see that there's a big old quicksand pit in the middle. Let's see if Minna has to say anything. I'm going to touch you not and transform into a wolf. The sand in here looks really dangerous. Be careful and don't lose your footing. Alright, so let's just get a little surveying of things going on. Hello there, my friend. I shall slash you. Seeing a lot of the bigger dudes instead of the smaller ones that we see in the grounds. So you may notice that there's a claw shot target. Well, you might not have noticed it at first, but that is one indeed. Kind of obscured in vision by my microphone, but not like it's a big deal. Not so much with my Wintech pop filters that I've mentioned countless times. So let's be careful and mindful of the quicksand. Let's see if we can make it. I'm sure I can. Not like it's gonna be so difficult in this first room. But if you're not too keen on things, maybe it will be slightly difficult. That's something that's stalking us right there, the stalking enemies, and it's probably not a good idea me having done things like this. So let's go ahead and get out of here because I'm just now remembering, because I actually practiced today on hero mode, that we must use this, the claw shot. Okay. Of course, it already being at that point didn't really make much of a difference, but just to tell you ahead of time, if you're practicing along with me, maybe you should watch a few seconds of the video, like a room at a time. Like, that's how I usually do things. I like watch a room, practice a room, LP a room. Actually, I don't like to do it like that, because that would be a little insanitary to do and unsanitary. And here's a little goblet of fire creator, this oil right here. Let's go and put my lantern away so I can not use too much of it. It's already shown that some's been used. Oh, let's say Podoboo thing, even though it's not Podoboo at all, or a donut block. That's just the thing that came to mind. Let's go through this way. That's how we get a small key to open that very first locked door. And here comes some scarab beetle things that are swarming me all over the place. You can easily get rid of them with a source of light. Hopefully they did not want to weigh me down. Of course I can just have my lantern going while I'm moving. Man, we use so much lantern oil that I gotta refill it again. It's an endless repository, so might as well make use of it while you can. Let's go ahead and continue opening through the locked door. Oh, they're chasing me! But they're not gonna go through the door with me to this locked room. Through this very dark room that was once locked. Plenty of stalking around, so I'm just gonna stalk them down. Okay, I'm trying too hard with this stuff. Don't even really need to go here. Actually, yeah. There are things. I thought that was an open door, but what we must be focusing on is not killing the endless supply of these dudes, and just do something of that sort. Alright, you guys are in kind of weird positions, so can I climb up to the thing, please? Reset my positions of everything. But I gotta go refill my oil again. Nah, no big deal right now. And here's our hub room of sorts. We may be in something more akin to the Spirit Temple, but here comes the Forest Temple aspect of it, speaking in terms of Ocarina of Time. 4 lanterns, so judging by how things have been, there's 4 Poes, maybe not quite sisters, unless they are sisters, they are not the most attractive Not like ghostly beings are meant to be too attractive anyway. But yes, there are 4 Poes, and our gimmick of this place is kind of like the Ocarina of Time Forest Temple, in that we must hunt down the Poes. Oh, here they're going. One's going to stick around for me, and I'm going to go ahead and transform into a wolf because I can't quite see what all's going on. And here you are, become tangible. Yeah, not the most attractive thing I've ever seen. Okay, it's going to become even more tangible right there when it gets that slightly lighter color. That's the real and stuff. Wait for it, and do that again. Just like a normal Poe, except not really. Well, these are actually called Poes, and the other ones are imp Poes. These ones are slightly more difficult to take down. Well, I don't know. They all have their own different things. And yes, there's 4 required Poe souls to get. The dungeons from here on out will be giving us imp Poes as well. At least, not this one, because we're at 1 of 4 if we were to show the gamepad screen, but I cannot right now unless I use a very janky camera. I don't really feel like it. No real need to, but if I did a Pikmin 3 LP, I would want to send my gamepad out to Japan to get it modded for capture stuff. Anyway though, it's time to forget the scent of Ilia, even though she smells very, very nice, and learn a new smell, being the Poe scent. The Schmo scent. Alright, so yes, we go into this mode and look around. There's things going around everywhere. Gotta follow all the different scentages of things. Ooh, what's this? Is it a little place we can dig upon? I guess so. And right here, let's see, chain to yank. It's like a ball and chain type of deal with the hound dog canine unit puppies toppling you or whatever. And that's how I make a secret staircase appear. Ooh, scandalous or something. But we don't want to go to too many different rooms right so yet. I'm going to see something that's quite out in the open. Very pretty treasure chest and non-lit claw shot targets. What is in this treasure chest after phasing through my stuff so much? Our very first piece of art. Well, not the very first one. Yeah, we gotta move through here fast, get it off these collapsible platforms. Gotta reset my positioning in this quicksand. Just don't struggle too much, because that's how you get into trouble. Struggling with the trouble with this bubble. First one we're actually supposed to see, aside from the very quick set of all the different types, the fire and ice ones, in one of the big caverns. Yep, they're not too bad of enemies. They kind of move around a lot, and it's fun to try to finish them when they're moving around. Either way, though, beyond them, in this chest, is a dungeon map. All the same stuff with its curly cued everything. I could grab you with my boomerang or my claw shot, but I'll leave you to be on your own. See, you're already gone. We could go that way, but the game kinda wants you to go down this way first. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the things and not be confused with the mirror stuff. Just starting down with the slower path. Hello, Bubble. Want to come down my way so I can do things like that and then finish you off with not being able to finish you off. Oh, you're not really attacking me though. Yeah, that's how these guys be working. They're working not too grandly for me. I'm just gonna poke you a few times. Give me a heart to recover the quarter damage I've lost. Alright, let's mess with my variables a bit, see what all's going around. I'm hearing some type of crunching sound aside from all these skulls I'm breaking down. And we got a little thing that we can twist around, this pendulum pits and stuff. And ooh, here we go. Here we got a good old friend. That's our good friend, Arbiter Knight. I'm going to poke him around a little bit so we can start off with some initial damage, but I'm just going to see what it does. To kind of keep guys creeped out. Yep, it freezes you in place like any old good Rita should, and you have a small window of time to be able to escape. Is that enough to take it down? Okay, just gotta make sure. Ritas are always known for disintegrating rather slowly, but giving you nice rewards in the shape of red rupees worth 20. Always gotta say their worth, as if you need to be reminded all the time. This may be a small chest, but it holds a small key. Things are a little inconsistent if you ask me. Also, making that thing the way it is, twisting it around. It was blocked off right here, but now it's not blocked off, so we can use our claw shot to climb up. See what all is going on. Okay, here's the crunchy sound we've been hearing, all these rats around, rapping around me as well. Alright, just gonna see what all is open for me. Yeah, we got our thing, but let's see what happens when we go into this way. Ooh, seems to be a circular room with slight darkness. Lanterns all around. Are these all Poes? No, it seems that this one might be though. See, I think bubbles appearing around. Yeah, it's not time to see Stalfos quite yet. We haven't seen any of those, but we will in due time. probably midway through this episode. Just as a prediction thing. Well, you know, you kind of know. Just trying to gauge how things are. We're at 10 minutes in the video now. Come on, go that way so I can do things like that. And of course he has to make himself like that, and I wait for him to come like that so I can do the whole mauling thing. So I can do the rip-y-soul-y thing as well. To get the soul, yeah! We're already halfway there. But that's just the first leg of this dungeon. It's a pretty fun dungeon, having to do different tasks to see how you go forward. Of course, testing, switching between normal Link and Wolf Link. Okay, I'm not going to cut out to go to the place I once was. But yeah, you do want to grab your post soul and a key from this place. Oh yeah, here's the thing that I keep on mentioning, where you keep wanting to jump down, but you just want to do a normal drop. Hey rat, you're not supposed to be down here. You filthy rat. I don't want to see the likes of you around here. I'm just going to push this back to the place it once were be, so I can go back through. Any hearts? No? Oh well. Now I guess a big deal of recovery right now with all my items I have. What is my current setup of things? I do have my 4th bottle that we got in episode 28. Yeah, I didn't really mention too much in that. Just like, yeah, we did a big old collectathon thing. Let's continue on to Gerudo Desert. But we are beyond Gerudo Desert, in the heart of it, in Arbiter's grounds. Okay, so we got the blue 2 jelly for full restore, rare 2 jelly for full restore and power up, great fairies, tears for the same thing as that, just in a different color, you know. All the same stuff. You just do things like that. Then the fairy, that covers your stuff, of course. So, alright, that takes care of the upper path, or the lower path. We want to go through the upper path so we can take care of the things that are here. Yeah, maybe a little confusing to see how things are. Yep, but there's the locked door that we go through. Yeah, not much to see around here. Just gotta do things as it were, because you have to twist the thing back around for you to do that. I don't know if I even had to go back to the center room, but I did. But yeah. Alright, here we are on this side. Plenty of crazy things. Let's just get a nice survey of how things are. Alright, got some old ones around. I think it's beneficial for me to switch like that. And go to this side. Yep, I was confused. Like, wait a second, where are all the platforms I'm supposed to be seeing? And all these spike traps, you gotta be careful of all them and not get skewered and impaled like poor Olaf in, not The Walking Dead, what's the movie? Frozen? Doy? Alright, this thing's confusing me. You gotta kill this bubble to get it out of the way first. It's like it wasn't pulling at first, so how do I do this thing? But yeah, you do have to pull it. Wait till it gets lined up like so. And it's on a slightly lower elevation. I think you gotta put it at another low elevation. No, it's just lined up nicely as it is. I hope that thing remains inactive. Oh, I don't want to run right into it. But yeah, you putting things like that gives you enough footing to pull a chain that's going to bring the chandelier up slowly but surely. Just gotta wait till it gets to the height of everything. I don't think it's going to go all the way up, but you're going to get ready to hear a little ching-chang and sound. It's going to come after a couple more notches. Get ready for it. Oh, there it is. Just gotta make sure and get your run in. Just try not to... Okay, I was trying to watch myself. Just try not to be squished by the thing along the way. Yeah, going upstairs and stuff. Oh, you're supposed to be the first fire bubble. I almost said fire keys, but you're not a keys. Gosh. Alright, just gotta check all my variables. Here comes the thing. It's another twisty, shiny, slimy chest, where inside lies the compass. Nice to find me some items with. Alright, there's that, and there's the statue thing, looking all wrapped up like those Anubis enemies in the Spirit Temple. But that's not the case in this point. Is there an inscription to read? I don't think there is. It's just the thing that you pull upon. It has the Hylian crest. Yep, nothing to read. There's a locked door. Then there's a chest over this way. I wonder how things line up. Ooh, not so much with the read it. I just keep going. I was trying to continue with another spin attack. I'm just ready for a side jump into the small window I have. So I'm going to do a jump attack and then a spin attack. I was trying to do the thing where I do the jump attack right into a spin attack. Let's go ahead and do that. That's enough to take it down. Let's get these skulls along the way. I don't need to recover anything. 466 rupees. What Pokemon is that? Oh man, I'm losing my voice. 14.5 minutes now. I don't think there have really been any cuts. Just getting into the intros. Trying to lap things appropriately on my stopwatch. Oh yes. The video's recording, the audio's recording, making sure everything's healthy. Everything not healthy is my voice. I usually have a bit of water to suck down. I don't have my big old mug that I use because it's kind of dirty and haven't been able to make much use of it. So I usually just use my water bottles the spray-ish ones where you lift the cap on the ice mountains. Ice mountain up here, except for hills in Florida. I mean, ice mountains. Pretty much in northern places, there's Cumberland Gap and Meyer, or not Meyer. Meyer has ice mountain and stuff. Menards, as weird as it is, it's supposed to be like a construction type of place. I see you there, Reed at Night. It has glacier mist type of spring water. Yeah, I'm talking about all my different tastes for spring water. Yeah, there's a couple of Reed at Nights. I'm just trying not to be spooked by all these guys. You know what, I think my life might be a little bit easier if I were to switch into wolf mode. If I can get out of the way out of this. Come on. Ouch. Now look, I'm taking too much damage though. Don't have to worry about the damage with you. And you guys are really pushing me into a corner. Let's just get out of the way of these guys. There's a couple guys to take down, and if you listen very closely, there is actually a Poe around. Some of that creaking that you're hearing. So see if we can do something like that. I should take care of that Reed at Night. Oh, you're still around. Okay, let's get out here so I can jump in midair, take you like that, and then get my mauling fingers ready on you. See, I'm going to use ZR now to do that. Boom. Oh yeah, I didn't guess what Pokemon 466 was. It was, I think it was a Sinnoh Pokemon. I'll just say a Abomasnow, because that's the Sinnoh Pokemon that came to mind. And yep, if you were to follow the scent trail, I just know that we have to dig there, but I was just proving how things were. Oh man, I could have saved 0.8 seconds if I went right ahead into the grabbing. Okay, I don't think I need to pull it all the way anyway, because it's going to do the thing. Here you come, fully tangible. Are you going to do it? Yeah, like that. I still need to do 2 cycles of things anyway. Are you going to do it? There you go. Okay, I did have to do the multi-hit thing. And by 1645 in this video, we got the Poe Soul. That's number 3. 3/4 of the way there already. That's nice. Is it going to update anything? Now it is. On my gamepad. There, we got to that. We're making pretty decent time. Yeah, there's things that could have went better, like that fight with the Redes and Stalkins. Yeah, we're continuing along, following my compass for any splotches of items as well. Alright, where does this bring us? It brings us to a place. Let's go down to the middle of everything. All seems nice around here, pretty empty. Is this a rupee chest? Kind of spasm with the way things are. No, it's actually a chest with a small key. Well, it's dark in here all of a sudden, and we're hearing something weird and Minna's reacting. It's because we have to go into sensory mode for ghost rats. Yeah, these are things that are other things. We have not seen them before because they are first seen in this place. I mean, yeah, we could go into the Cave of Ordeals or Shadows. That's the Ordeals place that I wouldn't touch with the 100-foot slab up the Bridge of Eldon, or whatever joke I made. Then the Cave of Shadows with the Wolf-Link Amiibo. Those will come before I take on the final area of the game. So either way, that room's taken care of and some explanations have been made. And we're gonna go this way. We're on the upper path. After getting 3 of 4, this third one's gonna go into place. Gotta fill in the flames without having to fight a final one. Well, I mean, yeah, there was that first one. Just kind of switching things around how they are in the Forest Temple. That was our first dungeon in this game, but it's at this point in Ocarina of Time they would be in the Forest Temple, even though if I was doing half-hour episodes of that, by episode 30 I'd probably be probably done close to the end of the game, like with Majora's Mask. Well, I probably wouldn't be so much edit-tastic. So yeah, you could come this way normally, but you wouldn't be able to do much because of this thing right here. Just try to remember the fastest way I want to go about doing this. Just push this right into place. Yeah, this I come into contact with that chest. Do I want to line up with that, or just trying to see. Yeah, I think I do want to get it lined up as is right here. Actually, no, I do not, because that's the thing right there. Confusing myself with not even the hero mode. Yep, just gonna drop down like that. But if you want to grab things, here's an item chest. It's not going to be a small key, but a red rupee with the nice shiny edges. And there's like bubbles and stuff through that way to get to the way that you came in here from if you were to scout things out. But keep things efficient enough. Watch out for this mini Moldorm. Don't try to hit me while I'm going for things. Yeah, squirming on the dry land, even though it's more dry down there with how the sand is. Especially with all the salt crystals. Probably some of those are diamonds, but not too useful in a Zelda game. Maybe diamond ore would be melded into rupees. It's a slightly different puzzle. You get over here for just a chest that just contains a surprise Minda stamp. It's like, what? Nani? How do you do this? And yeah, I could have been fast and made my way to the middle because that was what you had to do if you were to see things like that. But here's how we do things simply enough. I'm just gonna claw shot target to the flaming thing. Yeah, there's a bubble waiting for me. Mr. Flying Dude, can I finish you when you're like that? I'm just trying to see for the A button. Gotta bump against you. There you go. That's how things be all nicely. I will keep it a mystery, whatever is in those things, those skulls. Probably hard to repeat if it were to be my guess. Or in rare occasions, maybe bundles of arrows, but I don't need those right now because I'm at max. Ooh, sudden camera angle change. I still want to make it go as high up as I can. Yeah, walking in weird directions will make it come to a standstill. Stalagmite? No. Stalemate, that's the word I was trying to think of. I was thinking like stagflation or something. Wait for it, just go right in the center, don't make too many movements. Of course, it's good to take care of the mini bulldorms. I kind of had trouble with that in practice. Don't want to get squished and have to start this room over again, even though you pretty much have everything set up. And that's how we get over here. Coming up on 21 minutes now, probably right this second as it's showing on my stopwatch. And I was having trouble opening the door. Man, if only I could be more efficient with things. Ooh, are you a friend? Are you Colorado's dad? Why are you closing the door on me? Oh, you're waking up. You're a spooky, scary skeleton with your kind of sword lodged in your brain type of deal. Maybe just a kind of horn or something. You're a Stalfos Knight. Whoa-ho-ho. Just gotta do something like that. You're pretty easy to take down. Even easier if I were to show you the easier ways of going about doing things. Let's see, what should I do for in the way of items? I will go bomb arrows on R button. My claw shot back there. And I guess I will keep a lantern on there, but a different type of lantern. But yeah, you lay a bomb down because if you wait too long, they will actually reanimate. And of course, they're a lot easier to take down if you use a bomb arrow. Well, not really, of course, because you might not have known that. Might be a few hits, but just a single locked-on hit will take him down very easily. It's kind of a way to let you know. Let's see if I can get some nice riches throughout here. Kaboomski. And yeah. Just gotta watch where all the chests are. I know where they are, judging by the mini-map with my compass and everything. Get some more bombs right there. Yeah, I'm at a deficit of bombs rather than arrows, because I haven't used any arrows yet, officially. Continuing along. I don't think I'm gonna reach the item of the dungeon at this point, because of course we have to take down the mini-boss, so I end things right before. We'll get through all this stuff. Are there gonna be little scarab beetles or whatever they are chasing me? There's a bunch of lanterns. Might go with trial and error things, so I have to light them all. No, it would be telling you that you have to light this one first and then that one. I was actually going to think about that one because that's how it was in practice, because of weird stuff. Let's just go ahead and show how things are. Yes, there's Pose in here, but I want to go back to this lantern. I'll light this one. 23 is number 541 or something. Nah. But yeah, getting a wrong setup of things will make a group of Stalkins appear. I don't think we need to really take care of these guys, unless you want to make the gate barrier thing go away. Oh yeah, listening for all the sounds. You heard the victory jingle. Makes you think that Link would want to do a victory pose, but no need for that. Kind of looks like the thing's closing instead of opening, but it's opening up, indeed. Let's get ready to put my lantern away and continue along. I can make my way all the way back to the front with the thing. What am I thinking of? The lantern oil repository. Ah, seems to be a similar room. Similar familiar. That place is barred off, seems to be, but why would you want to go without your Poe anyway? Without your bro? Hello, my dude. Are you going to be the last one? Ah, seems to go in cutscene mode and duplicating, like the last Poe would be in the Forest Temple, but make them comparisons all the time. It should be as easy as doing something like that, but nope. I'm just going to stay left on the one, keep them all in sight. Which one's going to be the one? Oh, you're going to be the one, because I was looking onto you. How cool. How convenient. How crass and shady. Wait for it. You're not going to be the same one, I bet, unless you are. It would be fun if it was. It'd be easy enough for me. They don't try to do crazy attacks on you. You're the one. But I had just enough of a window of time to do that, and here's what I must do: finish you off. Would have had to gone through the same shebang if I didn't get the post soul, but to keep things efficient enough, I am taking you down. Aw yeah. Away go your lantern, right now. There it goes. Woohoo! Staring at your lifeless, even more so body. Okay, it wasn't blocked off, so yeah. I mean, why would you want to go without your Poe anyway, as I said? We're just gonna bring you, just gonna move back this way. Okay. Haven't made any strikes this episode of forgetting to use the gamepad for quick changing. Like the quick change badge in Paper Mario. Make our way back to the center room. Past 25 minutes now, but I want to get closer to 30 minutes. Because episode 27 was like a bunch of blooper stuff that I added on for video length. But yeah, 4 lanterns taken care of. What's it gonna do? Is it gonna make me play a big game of pachinko or whatever that looks like? Pinball Sudoku? Nope, it's just gonna open the thing up. And you know what? I'm gonna go without refilling my lantern, just to see how much I can challenge myself. Oh man, it's so dark here, I have to go through. So that's the first bit of the, so to speak, temple down. Even though it's not a temple, it's Arbiter's grounds. It's more of a prison. Prison grounds. I don't know, that would be too scary of a name. Arbiter is cool because it's like a whole digging thing. Prison master. What exactly is the definition of an arbiter? Like a ancient thing. Prison master. I don't know. It's showing up on screen, so I don't know. I'll surprise myself. Like, whoa, look how crazy that definition is. But yeah, looking out from that distance, shouldn't it be so easy as a claw shot into the boss key chest? I guess not. Or is that quicksand thing a ruse? No, it's not. We must do things elsewise to get the boss key chest. And we're going to begin things by going in this room. What do we got? We got a spirally spire in the center. Gonna go all the way to the bottom and hurt myself. Ow, why do I gotta do damage so? Gonna pull this thing back to make myself go in a downward direction. Yeah, that's the way to a door. Is there another notch down to go? No, because that's the lowest point you need to be for a locked door. Let's bring it one more notch up. One more nacho. For you to be taken down easily enough, except not, I could have claw shot targeted. Oh well, just get these guys out of the way while we still can. While we're stalking. And make sure I'm still going the right way. Yeah. It always kind of fakes you out. It's like, is it going to make me go up or is it going to bring it down? Oh man, you gotta add a little bit of stuff for me to do to get that chest. How hard can it be to walk around? Are there going to be more spikes suddenly appearing and we have to just tank the damage and get to this chest? Oh, I thought I was at the wrong side of the chest. I was like, wait a second, what? Okay, let's get into position at least to get the item that's inside it. That item being a very magnetic, magnesis small key. And these spikes don't disengage even when you grab the thing. How inconvenient can you be, game? There's not even a ruby chest or anything. That's just a way to get up if you want to. Just keep the notches going down. Keep all these nachos igniting. We're already on the final notch. So let's get ready to finish things oof. Are we finishing things oof? Like Roblox? No, I don't know. And I always like to go with this room as a wolf because, yeah, there's plenty of quicksand around. And gotta get ready for taking care of things. Trying to remember the setup of things, yeah? Oh yeah, yeah. Ghost rats as well, so let's try to do a little something of that sort so we can get around. Yeah, it's gotta watch out for any spikes that may appear. It's just a straight shot from here. Are there any guys on me? Nothing right now. Is there a guy right here that I can phase through and hit like I did in practice? I have so many stories to tell about practice. Oh, not really. Let's get into position so I can actually get right here. Like, I know you're just trying to play Wolf Link. Well, yeah. Just trying to get it out as far as I can. Don't need to go super far if you're quick enough. Just gotta buy some time for me. So, yeah, I'll get impaled absolutely crazy like. Yeah, we gotta go our way around. Yeah, I know, there's dudes trying to infest me. Infestate. Ooh, here we go. Take it down like that. Get to a safe ground. Right here with these skulls. 4 skulls, 4 ways to end this episode. I will see you next time. Hasta la vista. Au revoir. Wale. Even though I think that means thank you. I'm pretty sure Wale means goodbye. But either way, next time on The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. There you go, past those crazy spinner blade traps. We're gonna fidget our way past them. And see if we can make our way to the dungeon of the item of the dungeon that will help us beat the dungeon, this Arbiter's grounds, and stuff. Yeah, until next time, don't toast yourself. And don't be yawning so much, Midna. Gotta stay awake around here. Never know the pose that can haunt you in your sleep.